Hi everyone, it's Shawn. I just wanted to show you some tips and tricks that I have for de-stressing around the holiday season. I'm going to start by stretching. Stretching is really nice, obviously helps relieve tension of the muscles, but it's also great for pulling the breath back into the body, and breathing is the best way to relieve stress and to focus your energy again. This is a great way to do both at the same time. Some of my favorite stretches are very simple. They come from Pilates, obviously, but the first one is just a forward stretch. So feet are flexed, you're sitting up nice and tall, and then you round over. Doesn't matter if you touch your toes here. The point is to try and stretch out that lower back. So it's like you're coming over a big beach ball, and then restack the spine right back up. This stretches into the hamstrings and the calves depending on how tight you are, but it's also the lower back. That's where we're trying to get the most stretch. I've got pets walking around here. One more. We inhale as we round over, creating more movement in the lower back with the breath. Exhale to restack back up nice and tall. The next one is the twist, and you just take your hands together. There's many variations of this. I just find when my hands are out, it can tend to be the arms doing the stretch, and I want it to be my torso. So keeping my hips facing forward, they're not going to shift and move. We inhale as we twist towards the right. Twist a little further, just from the upper ribs, and then exhale back to center. Inhale to twist a little further, and exhale to center. Try to grow taller as you do this. Feel like you're coming out of your sits bones. Inhale and twist a little further, and center. The next one is the side bend. So legs are back out, just about mat width apart, or you can keep them crossed. I'm going to keep them crossed because I'm feeling quite tight in my hamstrings today, and it doesn't get the right movement if you're too strained in one muscle. So sitting up nice and tall, I'm going to take my right arm, think of reaching out of my ribs, and then exhale over. My left elbow is just bent, and my left shoulder is dropping out of my ear, so there's no tension in there. It's not driving up into my ear. Good, breathe, and then restack back up. Take your left arm up, and inhale to come over, feeling the stretch all through those little rib muscles. They're called your intercostal muscles, and that's what we're stretching out right now, trying to create movement through the ribs, and then bring it back up. You can do any of these stretches as many times as you like, and they're just great for relieving some of that tension. My final one that I like to do is cat-cow. So coming onto all fours, knees are underneath your hips and wrists are underneath your shoulders. You're in a neutral spine to begin, which is just a flat back position. Belly button's pulling in, and you're just nice and even. Exhale to round your back up towards the sky. Think of the lower back leading here. And then inhale to try and arch the upper back as much as possible. Exhaling to cat, and inhaling to cow. It's really a great place to feel the movement of the body. Really trying to create as much stretch and movement and bend as possible in the spine. Finish with a beautiful shell stretch or child pose. Feeling your sits bones rounding down towards your bum and creating space in the lower back and in the ribs. Heel your spine all the way back up to finish there. After you've taken a nice stretch, my favorite thing to do is take an Epsom salt bath. I work out a lot for my job, but I also like working out in general. And if you're one of those people, Epsom salt, I cannot stress enough, help to remove all of the toxins and lactic acid buildup while you're bathing. So they're great for relaxing and for rejuvenating the body. So I highly recommend that. Any kind of fizzy balm will help to soften, and the aroma will be really nice. So I tend to mix my Epsom salt with perhaps a lavender bath bomb or bergamot, something very relaxing to me. And everyone's scents are different, so you can play with that yourselves. I like to light some candles, especially in the evenings when I come home, just to wind down before bed. So I'll light a bunch of candles around the bathtub, around the apartment, have a nice cup of my sleepy time tea that you've heard me talk about in all kinds of videos, and just relax. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't get too stressed out over the holiday season. Like, comment, and share if you want to see more from me, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!